Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about kind of the market, the way it's going to be going. Today, no promo content. So what that tells me is next year is obviously going to be, or next week, not next year. Next week is obviously going to be Team of the Year. And we're going to kind of prepare for it because it's interesting to see what's happened on the market today. So we're going to kind of review it, take a look at some of the new stuff, and then we'll kind of predict what's going to happen. I'll let you know when to buy and sell your players. I've been getting a lot of questions about that. But I guess we can start off. If you have players, I think the best time to sell is going to be today. I don't see the market going much higher than today will be. And then after tomorrow, or after today, after tomorrow, I think we're going to start to see that Team of the Year panic start coming in. I think EA are going to start kind of releasing teasers and stuff like that to kind of get people, hyped up for Team of the Year, which, should be I believe it's coming out the 22nd, which would be next Friday. So, we got a week to go until Team of the Year, so we're going to start seeing some of that panic start to set in. As far as when to buy any card, during next week. I think, probably, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be the lowest point of the market, and then we'll start seeing a little buying for rewards. But I don't see too much bright side in the market coming in. With that being said, though, we did get quite a bit of content today. We got some really nice upgrades. We got new icon SBCs. So we're gonna kind of go over the icon SBCs because they're actually priced differently. They're actually priced under their market value. Now, I mean, a lot of people are big fans of this. Personally, it doesn't matter to me because what's going to happen is basically the icon prices on the market are just going to eventually come down and match these prices of the SBCs. So regardless, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it overall. Now, taking a look at someone like, JJ, I have him on Footbin real quick and we'll switch back and forth. But you can see his price started to dip down. He was like 650, came down like 590 now. He's 560 now on Xbox. I don't know exactly the price of the SBCs. If we go to SBC active challenges, we can take a look. But, what's going to happen is the price is always going to start falling. That's why I really never cared what the price of the SBC was. Still, obviously, doing the SBC is good. You will get it for a little bit cheaper than the current market price. But I'm just saying, 2-3 weeks from now, I have a feeling that, it really won't be worth it. Icon SBCs are really just good for fodder. They set a floor for fodder. That's the only reason why people really liked them. But we did get some decent players. Roberto Carlos looks like a really good player. JJ looks like a really good player. Cannavaro is an amazing defender. So, that was pretty cool, I guess. But again, the requirements aren't too bad. Obviously, those other ones being more expensive. We also got today Bruno Fernandes. He won his second player of the month. And this one, again, this is another one that's priced kind of differently. Now, there's a lot of different takes on it. I feel like he's priced this low for a reason, and it's because he's going to be getting a Team of the Year. I think, with his price being this low, this kind of, makes people want to do this SBC, and it kind of tries to drain coins. And I know a lot of people are probably going to do this SBC because, he's cheaper than the 91 player of the month was. So what you're going to see is a lot of people do this, and EA basically just draining coins out of people's clubs ahead of Team of the Year. And again, that's what we saw today. We also got upgrade SBCs. So what is the point of them draining coins and stuff like this? It's basically just to make it so you guys, you can't, you guys have less coins heading into Team of the Year. We also got some pretty nice tradable packs too, which is cool. We saw the mega pack here, rare Electrum, rare mix, and a 25k. So actually, not a bad SBC after all. You do get some packs back, which is really, really nice. But like I said, Bruno Fernandes, I think he's going to get a Team of the Year. I think this is kind of, a way to, drain people out from Bruno just because they're, he's going to be basically useless if he gets a Team of the Year because the Team of the Year will obviously be much better. So obviously it's something we have to wait and see. Like I said, we also got upgrades today. We got 82 pluses in each position. I'm a big fan of this one. I believe it's not repeatable, which means you can only do it once. It's not terrible. Looking at the requirements, I haven't yet. It's not terrible, actually. To do these, you get an 82 plus back. I'm a big fan of them. I think they're really nice. Looking at some of these prices, the attacker one on Footbin says 10K, and the rest are 5K. So really, I think it's a pretty fair value to do. You can do this with literally any rares that you have in the. Yeah, this is a really good. These are all really good value SBCs. What I'm gonna do is I'd probably save these for Team of the Year. That's what I'm gonna do at least. But not too bad. Pretty decent content considering that altogether this is 15-20K, and you probably can get some decent players back. Now, kind of focusing more on the market, how did it react to this? Realistically, just like any other day in the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, the best thing that has happened is going to be those little fodder cards. There's so many good sniping filters to hop onto here. You just go to the top movers, and as you guys can see, just a ton of cards that are up in the last 24 hours. In the last 4 hours, you have cards that are up, a really decent amount. All these guys make really good sniping filters, so it's just, it's really easy to kind of, make some coins off those low budget methods. Looking at the market and more towards the metas and not the fodders, we've kind of seen that we've been pretty flat. Metas haven't moved too much. I'd imagine we're going to see a slow incline, which we already are seeing right here on Xbox. We're just going to see a slow incline heading into the evening. Other than that, I just don't see us really shooting up because obviously Team of the Year is still looming. But we did get those objectives for Weekend League, so I have a feeling we're going to see a few people kind of buying tonight. But I'm not expecting a huge rip in the market. PS4, again, it looks pretty much identical to the Xbox One. This is a nice rise, but again, fodder is really the only thing that's pumping up the Index 100. Looking at the special, we'll look at the icons. The special really hasn't moved at all today. We're down just a little bit, which isn't, really too concerning. A lot of these other cards kind of down. We've seen a few of the more meta ones go up, but again, this is just due to the fact that people are, trying to buy in. Looking at some of those English guys, people that play in the Prem, obviously linking, that Tavernier card. Joe Gomez was one. I know Rio and stuff like those icons, they went up quite a bit, but other than that, there wasn't, it's going to be a very boring weekend, I think, for market content. A little worrying for me because I don't know what kind of content to make over the weekend. Tomorrow we will be having a Team of the Year price predictions video come out though. So we're going to kind of talk about that, and we'll start getting into some preparation for Team of the Year. But like I said, for the next 2 days, I don't see much movement on the market until we start to dip down and crash. Well, not really crash, but we get that Team of the Year dip. Icons really haven't moved too much. We're seeing some of the icons up a lot here. I have a feeling that this really isn't for any specific reason. 50% on a card like Ian Rush. I don't know why, but that's Xbox. Maybe just supply drained out. That happens all the time. But other than that, there's not too much more to talk about. It's gonna be a boring weekend. Expect just nothing. We got the upgrades, we got everything. Just expect a very interesting weekend, or enjoy the weekend, I should say, because we're going to be coming up to an interesting week. With that being said, that'll wrap up the video. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a thumbs up. Comment if you have any questions down below. Subscribe if you're new. I can't guarantee you there'll be a video later tonight unless we get some kind of content or some kind of teaser or something later. So, until then.